Know whom we are. You do. You are here. We are something quite extraordinary. We're 3.5 billion years in the making. Our DNA is a testament to creation, the diversity in what's happened in 14 billion years. Find the warmth of your being inside, recognizing this thermal energy exuding from your body. This is what's happening. Finding a comfortable posture you already have, I know, and undisturbed, always good. Have a greater depth of perception to do this when you can be calm and relaxed and even have your eyes closed, better than in commuting in work. I see that there's a lot of mobile connections being made with this podcast. So be careful, please. I've meditated during my driving in the past, distracting to driving because you enjoy and are so calm and so relaxed. Your comprehension of what's going on can be changed, of course. Suggestions, as is everything, is a suggestion. Not always our own decision, right? An infinite number of variables are surrounding every action in our lives. There are greater and lesser energy sources making these inputs, but there is an infinite amount going on in front of our noses and behind them. It's amazing, really. And in practice, we are increasing our vitality and our ability to sustain our practice throughout more of the moments of our day. 86,400 is a lot of moments to be here now. Finding within your heart and your soul a moment of bliss, of rest, of calm, of reverence, of amazement at yourself, at all that you represent, of all that you can perceive, that all that you can comprehend, let this be inside of you. So that's a lot. Allowing the wisdom that you represent, 3.5 billion years of evolution, and in whatever short time you spent in this last life, because your social consciousness from this life is unique and has its own foundation, its own sense of stability within one's ego. It is separate from one's DNA. It is part of it, but it is a very strong part of one's actual life that is progressing in a physical reality. There's a different nature to it. A different level of energy is a nice way of saying it. Speaking of which, shining in one's own self-revelation. Aware, awake, arising in the majesty of your being, alive. Hallowed be thy name. Is deserved to be said in every one of the 86,400 moments in our day. Hallowed be this moment. The miracle is in each. If we are there as a witness, as an observer, as we would like to feel ourselves to be, then it is our practice bringing us closer to our own self-illumination, our own sense of righteous majesty and grace, calm, collected, reaching out with one sensitivity, sensing with a greater and heightened receptivity. Yes, here you are, listening to the threshold of sound and space and energy inside your head, feeling oneself alive, rising, your majesty, coming alive, growing one's virtue, seeding oneself, nurturing one's mind, nurturing, as you are doing here. This is such not enough, a beginning. Remembering we want to turn the time considerations around. It is not spending a few moments in meditation and mindfulness, but all of the time. You can allow yourself to be frivolous and foolish. No. You may consider to put it into a 14-minute segment, but when you place it there, your heart and soul will have already changed it. As we breathe, as we pulse, as we shimmer, life is ecstatic, finding this beneath the warmth of your being, finding your shimmering, vibrational, quivering, quaking majesty. And shimmer. Practicing this all day, that you might be a fountain for others to drink from. Be a fountain of a good life, of self-improving, of growing. We all have the basic concepts and depth of understanding of the nature of Homo sapiens, of our behaviors, of our civilizations. It's more the practicality of one's practice, of one's intimacy with one's changing being, of one's sensitivity, of one's receptivity to being alive. This is what we're talking about. Where is your depth? It isn't everything. We keep talking about the warmth of our being. And if you fathom the ecstatic nature of receiving an awareness of your body, it is celebrating when you pay attention. One's whole body is constantly in motion, and every part is talking. So, how well have you been listening? If we understand but 100,000th of what's being said, thinking, thinking, oh, about what we're doing all day, flowing with one's lifeblood, flowing. It is a tool, using it, flowing. With the breath that you breathe in every few moments, it is a tool to use. Use it. Meditation, the same. Discovering and using your life energy, your orangey red glow, your glimmer, your sparkling, ecstatic nature. It is all here for you to show and be an example for the universe to see. We are shining bundles of miracles, humbled, unfathomable immensity of creation. And we're glad just to be here, to have a part, to have a moment, to have what we consider to be our lives. And we are in awe, of all that there is. Namaste. Oh, namaste. Namaste. Shining, flowing, flowing. Come back to your flowing breath and heart and shimmering being when you need to revive, to reset, remembering who we are. Shine, glow, shining grace.